Hello and welcome, Savvy Sagittarius. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com and I'm here to do your August 2020 tarot. Okay, so still a lot happening in the heavens at the moment, but let's have a look at the cards now and see what they have to say to us for the month of August. Okay, I do tarot readings a little bit differently to other readers, so we'll see what comes out. I never know what I'm going to say. So I've already pre-shuffled these, but I'll just give them a really light shuffle because I'm just looking. Okay, I'm going to go with this card here on top. And I like to get a picture clairvoyantly first before I really sort of turn the card over. That's my preference. Sometimes the cards just jump out because they've got a mind of their own. The energy's so strong they've got something to say. All right, so I see a railway track here in my mind's eye. That means that you're on track. So typically a train, it's like a mental train of thought, and a train carries a lot of energies, and these are the energies within you. So these are different forces within your subconscious, and they're coming up to influence you to make certain decisions and to run your life generally. So the track is, I can hear the train, that noise they make, and it's quite a straight track. Okay, so if you've been wandering in the wilderness, spiritually so to speak, and you haven't been sure of your direction, just know that you are on track. The card that comes up, whoa, is the Tower card. Okay, the Tower card. This is the end of a mental construct that you've had, something that's been in the past, and you may have been aware that it was coming to an end. Or you may not. Typically, this is sort of very Uranian energy, so it can be unpredictable as well. But deep down inside you, if you'd been listening to your intuition, you'd have a sneaking suspicion that all was not right. So something's coming to the end. The king is toppling from his tower, and he's lost his crown. Okay. Even given that this could be painful or unexpected or unpredictable, there's an eye in the sky here watching all, and that is indicating that your subconscious forces, your intuition has been in touch with your subconscious forces. And so your intuition knows all and could have been sending you little sort of hints or messages like lightning bolts into your mind. So these little flashes of brilliance might have been appearing there, but did you pay attention, or were you distracted by life and the outside world? So the reason this has happened is to make way rather quickly for a new situation to develop in your life. Typically it's something something like losing a job, the end of a relationship, somebody, it could be the end of a friendship, or it's something that could be traumatic, and you just weren't expecting it right now. Okay, but let's press on and see what else the cards have to say. All right, so that's the early August type of time frame. Okay, second week of the month for Savvy Sagittarius. Let's go with that one there that wants to come out. Closing my eyes, I see a tree, which is you. There's quite a stiff breeze. So a breeze is the wind, which is the element that relates to your mental faculties, so your mind. You may have a lot of darting thoughts coming in and out of your mind. You could be changing your mind. There could be a lot of information to process and you're not sure what to do. Take a deep breath. If you don't know what to do, don't do anything for the moment. Okay, there's no sort of time frame that says you must make up your mind this very minute. However, do remember that whatever you decide, that you are on track, because that's the first thing that came out. Wow. Queen of Swords. Now, a lot of people won't like this energy, but it is quite useful sometimes. It's either somebody doing it to us, like a boss or an authority figure who can be quite ruthless. But more likely than that is that we're doing it to ourselves. See how she's chopped off her own head there? Okay? There and there. Look at that. She's chopped her head off because the thoughts won't stop ruling her. And the thoughts are racing around, and it's your thinking that could be your undoing in a sense. Okay? So she's made a decision, and she's been quite ruthless about it. So this energy, it is useful sometimes, and it just didn't happen sort of overnight. See how she's sitting on a diamond, and she's got a diamond at the back here. Diamonds are formed by heat and pressure. This person has been through a lot to get to this point where they have to be so ruthless. So it might be you ending a situation. It might be the writing's on the wall and you think that you might lose your job, so you quit first or something like that. Or you know that the relationship's not going really well, and so you want to finish the relationship. Maybe you want to sell your house and move on, move forward. And so she's all in blue here, which is quite a positive force. And blue can be about self-expression. Now see here in the background, there's all of these tiny little butterflies. So that suggests new life comes from this action, whatever it is, whatever decision you have to make that seems like it's a bit ruthless and, you know, holds no prisoners. Enough is enough. You've had enough. You'll make that decision so that you can move on. Queen of Swords, it's a divine feminine energy and not to be mucked around with. Okay, let's look now at the third week of the month for you, Savvy Sagittarius. Closing my eyes now, and what do I see? Yeah, okay. I see a big plateau, like a rock, and I'm in the sky, and I'm looking down, and then I see a distance forming between this rock that's like split in half. This could be the end of a relationship, a particularly strong relationship, like a marriage, because they were like a rock, and then they've split in half, and now the distance is starting. So again, the end of something. If you're going to jump across to the other side, you need to do that quickly. So if you want to reconcile with somebody, whether that be work or, you know, like an ex-partner, then you need to do it straight away, because the distance is increasing all of the time by what I can see here. You have to fly through the air and jump across to the other side. You can do it. You can grow wings and do it. However, there is a risk. You could come plummeting down to earth and really get hurt. And so it's a decision you must make. But what this card is telling me, the Two of Wands, it's like this relationship or this work situation, whatever it was restrictive. Okay, it was restricting you in some way, hemming you into a box. And now you'll see there's a gap in this stone wall. So now you can unrestrict yourself. You can be free. You can be more independent and go and do what you want, however you want to do it. The choice is yours. Do you want to stay inside the box, or do you want to step out of the box? You need to take action to step out. She's in red here. She can do it. She's burning sage. She's expressing herself. She's got the earth up here in a balloon, so in touch with spirit. Completely your choice if you want to move on to, you know, freedom and greater things. You know, like I said, your choice. Let's have a look now at the fourth week of the month for you, Savvy Sagittarius. Fourth week of the month for you. Going with that card. Closing my eyes, what do I see? Yeah, okay, I see a door opening up. It is a white door. This is the weirdest vision, this one. There's a lot of water. The water's sort of halfway up the door, and in the water there's a lot of fish. Okay, a school of fish, and the door opens up and the water flows into that new area or room or whatever it is, and the fish go in too. Okay, so fish are about messages from your soul coming through your subconscious. And it was the sign of the Christians 2,000 years ago. So that's how they communicated with each other, to let each other know that they were Christians. So the sign of the fish, or ichthys as it was known in those days. And so fish, when you see fish, is a very important symbol that you're listening to the messages from within. So water is about all of your emotions. It's the source of all life, and it is also indicative of the subconscious. So the door is opening up, and all of these forces are flowing into this new opportunity. Okay, so a door is sort of a bit like a window. It's an opening to a new opportunity. Okay, and here we have the Four of Swords. Okay, this is a time of rest and relaxation. This is saying you could be rather tired, and perhaps you even feel exhausted. So you need to take time out and rest and sleep. If you have to sleep in the day, that's okay. You're allowed to do that. You're an adult. You can do what you want. If you do that, it might even help you get in touch with your subconscious so that you can actually pick up some of these fish, some of these messages that I'm talking about. Okay, so it's a great time for meditation, journaling, writing down, you know, the little flashes that we all get in the daytime and we barely pay attention to them. Okay, now I'm looking now at the last 3 days of the month for you, savvy Sagittarius. Last 3 days of the month, going with that card there. Closing my eyes, and what do I see? I see somebody boarding up a door, or boarding up a room, or I think it's a door, but it's a big door, and it's like nailing boards across it, and it's like you're nailing that piece of your life off now, like that's finished, that's coming to an end. So I was talking about doors here and here, and it's like that door, there's another door that you're finishing with. So it's like closing a door to open a door, okay? And we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so the door that you're about to open is an opportunity about your finances, or maybe your physical possessions. Pentacles are all about the physical world, and an ace is the start of something new, a new beginning, and Spirit is handing it to you. There's an opportunity here, most probably to make money. You could have finished with a job up here and then you get a new job in the same month. Okay, so you'll see here there's a bower with trees and a lot of green growth on that. So a lot of new opportunity. Green can also mean money. And look at these cloudy skies up here, but look down here, there's blue sky. Okay, so blue sky is big sky thinking, opportunity, potentiality. The sky's the limit. So going from feeling perhaps confused or clouded thinking to more clear thinking, and an opportunity with money. So money was very strong for Scorpio. It's not as strong for you, but it is still an issue for you. So if you're an early Sagittarius, it'll probably affect you even more strongly than a late Sagittarius. But whichever way you look at it, it's there for Sagittarius, okay, full stop. And so we have a Tower, the Queen of Swords, the Divine Feminine, Wands, Swords, Pentacles. Okay, so try not to get too worried because you are on track. When something goes wrong beginning of the month, it's not actually going wrong, it's going right, because it's time for you to move on to a new situation. Alrighty, so now I'm going to close my eyes and see what I can see for you, savvy Sagittarius, for the month of October, for the month of August. Okay, I was just getting taken away by the pictures that I'm seeing. First thing, it's like three come at once, and it's like I can't talk that quickly. First thing I saw was an ironing out clothing, maybe ironing clothes to go to work, I don't know, but it definitely means ironing out the problems. Okay, so ironing out there's some creases in your financial position or in other areas of your life that you're actually fixing, you're actually ironing out. Now, then that turned in the shape of an iron, you know how it's sort of like a V at the front, that turned into an ocean liner. I doubt it's a good time to go cruising. You may be thinking about travel, however, and the other thing it stands for is riding the ocean of your life. Okay, so it's a very sunny day. I can see this cruise ship and it's making good time, and the water, it's not calm, but it's not choppy either. And so, you know, making good speed, and there's some sort of sense of adventure and enjoyment around this. So you could be feeling, by the end of the month, you could be feeling rather exhilarated. It's like the breeze is in my hair, it's a beautiful sunny day, and I feel like I'm really getting somewhere. Okay, so you are on track. So your theme for this month, Savvy Sagittarius, is the fact that you're on track. So don't let anything dissuade you from that idea that your soul is in control and your soul is actually looking out for you. All right, is there anything else? I see the corner of a room, and it's like at some point you were sitting in the corner, small, sort of like this, and worried, and now you're not in that corner anymore. You're no longer boxed into a corner. So yeah, freedom beckons to you, and that's really, really, I feel very light, enlightened around that. Okay, well, hope you found this helpful. Please consider subscribing to my channel and hitting that notification bell. Leave me a comment and let me know how you're traveling. Does it mean, oh, and by the way, I'm Australian, so how you're traveling means how you're going, how you're going with life. You know, I'll be happy to answer your comments, and but most of all, have a wonderful month, Savvy Sagittarius, and know that you're on the cusp of a new era. Okay, thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website, absolutesoulsecrets.com, for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.